Hello, everyone. Today we're going to discuss Lenin's point of view of imperialism. And this is section number 2 of Lenin. With that, I will leave the subject to Tristan. Go ahead, Tristan, take over.
All right, thank you. So, Lenin, he kind of used imperialism and the word imperialism in a different way than how we do traditionally. So, to Lenin, imperialism doesn't refer just to invading another country. Imperialism refers to like an economic relation. So, Lenin, he referred to imperialism as the highest stage of capitalism. Now, to understand why that is, we need to understand what Lenin understood to be imperialism. Now, imperialism to Lenin was the synthesization of bank capital, which is capital acquired from systems of banking in a country, and the synthesization of bank capital with industry capital, which is capital, as you can tell, gained from industry that is separate from banking in a country. Now, when these two types of capital are combined together, they make something that Lenin called finance capital. And finance capital is the prime components that makes monopolies. So in order to kind of determine whether a corporation is a monopoly or not, you just have to ask the question, well, is finance capital a component of that corporation? If yes, it's a monopoly. If no, it's not. So, in Lenin's view, the creation of monopolies and the synthesization of these two types of capital is a kind of inevitability for capitalism because it would allow a single corporation to gain control over a large sector over a country's domestic economy, and of course that would be very profitable for the corporation in question. And because we know profit is the main goal of people within a capitalist system, of course, people are going to try and get as much profit as possible. Now, the thing is, once a monopoly is formed, and once monopolies become regular within a country's domestic economy, since a large amount of the economy is going to be controlled by a monopoly would want to seek more profits. And because the profit has already been kind of sapped from the monopoly's country of origin, they're going to try and seek super profits, which is what Lenin called profits gained from countries, or profits gained by monopolies from countries from like foreign countries, basically. So that's what super profits are. And monopolies are going to try and gain super profits because it is, of course, more profitable. So basically, in order to gain super profits, what monopolies are going to do is they're going to try and export finance capital, which, as we discussed earlier, is the synthesization of bank and industry capital, to foreign nations in order to exploit the proletariat or peasantry of foreign nations and gain further profits. So that would pretty much cover the subject. This is a very basic rundown of Lenin's conception of imperialism. If you want a more in-depth analysis, I'd highly recommend reading Lenin himself and his book, Imperialism, the High Stage of Capitalism.
Thank you, Tristan, and thank you for watching. Have a nice day.